Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Involvement with other people is typically seen as central to the life well lived. And for most people it is. For example, self-love doesn't duplicate love with another person. Many people prefer to be on teams rather than to work solo. A baseball sent from a ball throwing machine just isn't the same as a ball from a pitcher. And yet, we perhaps too rarely stop to think how often people are impediments to our lives. Here are some examples. The romantic partner we stay with because of mere inertia. Many couples trudge through life knowing deep down they might well be better off uncoupled. Then there's the committee, after all its effort, that too often forgoes the bold and settles on the tepid, the lowest common denominator plan that everyone can live with. Then there's the member of a work team whose messes you have to clean up. A number of my clients, in the privacy of my office, have lamented that in today's era of collaboration deification, they can't complain about a team member who doesn't pull his or her weight. The better team members must do their work for them, and yet the weak ones still get credit for the group's accomplishments. To complain about that would violate today's 11th commandment. Teamwork triumphs, and such simplistic slogans as, "There's no I in team." The boss who won't let you, here's another example now. The boss who won't let you do what you believe is right. For example, managers and leaders too often succumb to short-term pressures over long-term wisdom. And while the boss may claim to welcome dissent, that too often results in your dissent. Then there's the activity partner you must compromise with. Too rarely will your running partner, your tennis partner, your movie-going partner want what you want. So even in recreation, when in theory you should finally get the chance to do what you want, you're having to run slower than you'd like, play a game less well than you'd like, or see a movie that isn't your first choice. Then there are the salespeople. For example, the one who pushes us to buy. "That looks lovely on you. Can I wrap it up, and would you like to accessorize it?" Or the waiter who interrupts your conversation so he or she can turn the table more quickly while pitching you high-profit, high-calorie appetizers, drinks, and desserts. Those tabletop iPad so-called waiters, electronic waiters, are becoming more common, and I believe that few customers are shedding tears at the loss of, "Hi, I'm Sean, your waiter, and I'll be taking care of you tonight." Nor will many tears be shed by the decrease in bank tellers. Most of us vote with our feet already. We usually prefer an ATM than wait in line to make small talk with the teller, let alone for the teller to upsell you to the bank's new, high-profit, services. And finally, there is the peer pressure that traps you within your bubble's norms. For example, demanding that you agree with the politically correct thing, whether it be mouthing normative mantras about work-life balance or supporting the political party that the media is megaphoning for. And when automated vehicles come available, I'm betting that most people will prefer their safety and freedom of not having to listen to the cabbie's music or blah, blah, blah. The takeaway? We pay quite a price when we don't critically enough evaluate societal assumptions. One of those assumptions is that involvement with people is usually wise. We too often denigrate solo operators as isolates, selfish, lacking social skills, being a poor team player, and so on. This little talk is not opposing people or human interactions. It's merely a call to avoid the natural temptation to conform to the norm. Rather, on a case-by-case basis, decide whether involvement with a person or persons would be a facilitator or an impediment to what you think is right. For people who are intrigued by a more solo existence, you might want to read the article The Recluse Option, which you can Google and just Google Recluse Option and the name Nemko, my last name, Nemko. It's had 166,000 views, which for my work is a lot of views, and it's on psychologytoday.com. In any case, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down, your comments, your sharing on your social media. There's a share button below, and or you're subscribing to my channel. Again, I thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.